Okay, y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
Rock the douchey for real. I look okay, but they went all out for y'all. Looking real good right now.
What is up? It's your girl EJ.
It is Tikaduchi in the building.
The highest chocolate. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Listen, you never know who's coming through the Ruthless Roundtable. We see you doing your thing, Deputy K.
The wonderful, amazing Kyler Perry.
D. Air Johnson, y'all. Are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now you know it ain't a party unless our boy Lenny show up.
Just come on, son. At least you can do it.
Now, without further ado, welcome to the Ruthless Roundtable, y'all. The number one spot for Ruthless Live recaps and conversations. Let's go.
What's good, everybody? It is the Ruthless Roundtable, your number one source for Ruthless. Is it Ruthless content, Ruthless exclusives? What's good, y'all? With that being said, I want to go ahead and introduce the squad. We'll start with my girl, EJ, the TV junkie. What's good, EJ?
What's up, everybody? What is up? I'm running back in.
It's all good. It's all good, baby.
Okay.
Next up, the one and only, you guys. This is a creation of his. We are just honored to be a part of his playground. The one and only, y'all, VACAY-JayTV. What's good, Jay?
What's good? What's going on, family?
All right. Okay. All right, y'all. So we will go ahead and dive on into. Well, listen, I wanted to literally just straight dive into this episode, but I want to go ahead and do this. This is a very, very special, exclusive moment for the Ruthless addicts, the Ruthless fans. Y'all have been talking, and I've probably been saying a few bad things about this particular character as well, I will admit, but I just want to present to some and introduce to others the one and only AKA River, AKA Colin McCalla. How you doing, Colin?
What up? I'm good. Thank you for having me. How you doing?
I'm good over here. That's my girl EJ, the TV junkie, as well as VACAY-JayTV. We've been talking trash about River. What's going on, y'all?
That's fair. It's it's hard out here. Motherfuckers just trying to get out, and get out with some money, and it's tension is high, the stakes are high, not everyone can be thinking straight all the time.
That's true. That is true. Now listen, you did something to my girl Zane, and I'm gonna let you get a pass because you didn't let Zane in on the freaking plan. Like, you just took her out of the plan without telling her that she wasn't a part of the plan anymore. EJ, do you have something for River right now? I know you are, Colin. I absolutely have learned the difference between the two, but right now we're talking to River. So, EJ, do you have anything for River right now?
I'm just saying, River, I mean, it was kind of low, but if I was on the camp, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I'd probably be playing the same moves you playing. So, I mean, I understand.
It's doggy dog world, you know what I'm saying? Loyalty, schmoyalty, It's hard out here.
Absolutely. Jay, do you have anything for River? Because, he's known for undercutting some of everybody. But I know you have some thoughts for River. I know, Jay, you got some thoughts for River. Talk to him.
Hey, River's hilarious. He's making major moves. He's doing it for himself. He got a lot at stake, right? Peter's locked up right now. He may snitch on him, so I can understand why he moves the way he moves, even though he's like a nag and a gnat to Ruth. But he has to do what he has to do.
Okay. So the people seem to be on the side of River at this moment. Give us your perspective, Colin, of your character River.
Well, it's kind of funny even like hearing people be against him, because like in my mind, when we're doing it, in my mind, River's the smartest person on the camp. He's the most capable, in my opinion. So listen, I think it's just a matter of strategy. You know, Zayn isn't necessarily the most, you know. Well, she can have her cunning moments, but you know, there's certain things like River chooses the people very carefully he wants to confide in or trust with certain things because you know it's all part of his larger plan, right? Which is to get out of that camp with as much money as humanly possible, as you know everyone's plan pretty much is. But you know it's just he in my opinion he's the smartest one. You know, he's got all the plots, he's doing all the thinking, you know, and like unless somebody else got a better plan, you know, that's what we got to rock with.
Okay.
I don't know. It seems like sometimes River go to John. I mean, not John, but he go to Ruth a whole lot. So I don't know if he exactly the absolute smartest, but I do feel like River. If anybody gets out of this, I feel like River gonna be one of the people to get out of it. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't trust Zayn. I would just use her for what I needed to use her for. So I'm completely on board with that plan. That made complete sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the thing is, you know, Ruth does have her power and her ways, and she does have, you know, abilities with the highest, and to seduce and convince and you know be cutthroat in her own way, which River respects, right? I think there's a line at some point when I'm like, I say that like she's like the woman version of me or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But so there is a mutual respect there for sure. But the thing is, Ruth's too concerned with her daughter.
True. That's the only thing that's all she's ever really talking about. Her daughter, her daughter, her daughter. So
Exactly.
you're right about that. You're right about that. But like you knew that going in, like you knew that was her main motive, like to get herself as well as her daughter off of that compound. Now I have some moments where I just straight feel sorry for River, but then River is like, don't feel sorry for me. I'm gonna figure this ish out. Just watch me. You know what I mean? So how did you dive into, for those of you who have never, okay, now at this point, I just got to say it was absolute genius for Mr. Perry to finally put you and Daniel Croy on the scene together to show the freaking world that you two are not the same. I was absolutely excited to see that moment. So what do you as Colin do to prepare to become River? For those of them that have never heard this story.
That's a good. It's funny. I feel like when I first, you know, signed on when we first started shooting the beginning, it was kind of easy. I don't know. I kind of like it seemed very clear to me, you know, off the bat. You know, I feel like I'm definitely not as like cunning or kind of ruthless as him, but I feel like there's like a certain deviousness that I feel like I kind of just picked up right off the bat, and it was kind of easy for me to fall into. Honestly, like it's not super hard for me to like prepare, for better or worse. Like I feel like it's pretty easy for me to drop into, and yeah, and I don't know. It was really fun getting to play with Daniel, getting to actually work with Daniel because I think that was like a stark contrast because you know realizing that we were two different people, but also two different actors, you know. So that was super cool, and it was really awesome to work with him. And it's like, you know, in terms of preparation, like it's a lot. There's so much lines to learn that like most of the work is just like trying to learn the scenes because we shoot so fast. It's like it's crazy.
Absolutely. Well, you're freaking killing it. I'm trying to hold on for our other partner to get back in here, but you're definitely killing it as River. Now, I'm gonna jump a little bit, and I don't want to hijack this whole conversation, EJ. So if you have anything, please feel free to chime in. I do want to say though, every time I get to see you in another character, I'm super excited. I'm like, oh my God, that's not River anymore. He's on what's oh my God. And I know we just were talking about this show. Come on, EJ, help me out.
Fruitvale, was it?
No, not Fruitvale. Come on. I'm looking crazy right now because
I can't think of it.
the high school TV show. The
All American.
Tay Diggs was in it.
Oh yeah,
All
All
American.
American.
Yes,
All
All
American.
American. I'm like, oh my God,
I
that's
got
not
you.
River. That's River, but that's not River. So I'm excited to see you become a part of different roles, become different characters. Is there anything that you can say that you took from working with Tyler Perry, that you are able to take over into other roles? Anything such as work ethic or anything like that?
Yeah, really work. I don't know if this is like common knowledge, but you know, the way Tyler shoots his things is very different than like the way everyone else in Hollywood shoots things.
Right.
We shoot like we shoot like a soap opera, which means that like we shoot like 3 episodes a day almost, you know, kind of thing. Whereas like other TV shows shoot 1 episode in like 8 days, which is normal. So it's very chaotic. So it's like, you know, I show up for a day and it's like I got, you know, 15 to 20 scenes to do. So you know, it really teaches you, you know, preparation, work ethic, you know, and like you gotta be able to show up and show out, you know. And I think after that point, it's like you show up to any other job and it's easy, right? Because it's light work, honestly. So you
Right.
know, you still maintain that sense of, you know, commitment to, you know, doing the work.
Well, you're definitely making it look very, very easy. I commend you. I wouldn't be able to do it, but I salute you for being able to contribute not just as River, but also the other characters that you've been placed in front of. I'm honest and humble to be able to watch you. You know, your career just continue to grow. I see we have our partner and player in the group, VACAY-JayTV. I hope he's back. Do you have anything for? I was about to call you River. Do you have anything for Colin?
Yeah, I just want to say, Colin, you're doing a great job, man. Also, remember seeing you on All American as well. So I was very surprised to see you. You did a great job there as well. I want to ask you a question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How much of River is similar to Colin? Are the characteristics of River that's like, oh, that I'm kind of like River, but not really?
Not really. Honestly, I feel like we're very different people in the way, I don't know. I feel like I'm not as like selfish or like as, you know, kind of narcissistic in a way. You know, I think that like I me as a person, I'm very like I'm the last person to make plans. Like I'm following the plans. I'm not, you know, I consider myself pretty smart, but I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not doing whatever needs to be done. You know, if I'm in a cult, I'm folding. You know, like I don't know if I have that kind of willpower. So, but I will say that again, like I think there's something about that character that I feel like I understand somehow, even in that. That's like easy for me to do. I don't know why it's so easy, but it is.
Got
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so my question is what is your favorite moment of playing River? Like what was the best part? Like which part, which scene is probably the most memorable part? Because it's a lot of crazy moments. So I ain't gonna say which was the craziest, but what was like the funnest moment for you to play?
Oh man, you know, I feel like honestly the fun ones are always like the most just like traumatic ones. I mean, there's a lot of stuff y'all haven't even seen yet. I mean, especially, you know, season 5 is crazy, but I remember like when Daikon threw me in the freezer, like that was fun. And just like I had to like hobble around cold when like the highest like pretended to shoot me. I feel like that was fun. That was kind of wild. What else? I don't even remember. I feel like it's so much stuff. But just like the moments when like, you know, there's just like I'm at the brink of it all ending. You know, I feel like those are the fun ones to play because there's a different. And also just like anytime like I have a scene where I can like go back and forth with like Joan or Ruth, I think that's always a good time because those two are always, you know, just very, very, very catty and very good with the banter.
Yeah, those moments between you and Joan definitely come out naturally. Like I'm just like they got to be hanging with each other after the fact because it's just it flows like it's supposed to, you know, those conversations are supposed to happen. Your reaction to what she says and her reaction to what you say are supposed to happen, those moments. But I do have one particular moment that I would like to share with you, and I just want a little bit of feedback on this particular scene. And it is between yourself as well as Elder Mother, aka Bajalyn Odoms.
That your knees bother you.
You know nothing.
Yes, Elder Mother.
And why are you watching me walk around the camp? Are you checking me out?
No, Elder Mother.
Are you sure, boy?
Yes.
I am old enough to be your older sister.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Get out of here.
Talk to me about that scene because that had me on the edge of my seat laughing and just like Bajalyn, oh my God, the two of you. She's old enough to be your older sister. So
Yeah.
what was it like working with her? Just talk to us about that entire interaction with her.
Baja is such a sweet lady, but when she's in character, she's really in character, you know. So it's like, it's always just. I feel like I really am just like live reacting to what she's doing because it's always like, yo, this is like you're wilding, you know. It's so fun. It's so funny to work. And she's always just like elevating the text and like bringing it to like, you know, a more fun place. And yeah, she's, oh goodness, yeah, it is just, I'm like always scared like when I'm acting with her, you know, because like I feel that like tension between, like I feel like it's Elder Mother for real, you know.
Right. Right, absolutely. Listen, Tamika Walker says that River is adorable. River is adorable. Colin is adorable. We're humbled to have him in the place with us here at the Ruthless Roundtable. Listen, does anyone else have any final thoughts? I will ask this question real quick, like, and then again, because I'm not trying to hijack the conversation. What do you have any future projects that you can tell us about? Anything that we could look forward to you being a part of?
Yeah, there's a few indie movies I've done in the past year that are, you know, making the circuits, doing the rounds. That'll come out at some point whenever they decide to come out. But and there's another episode of All American comes back, I think, in April, I want to say. And I'm in an episode or two of that, which is cool.
Awesome.
And you know, right now it's, you know, the actor strike just ended a few months ago, so we're looking to get on that next show. So that's where we're at. But stay tuned. There's a lot more to come for Ruthless for sure.
Absolutely. Listen, we've seen those behind the scene images for season 5. I saw River with a black outfit on. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Oh my God.
I'm surprised I got out. I probably can't really say anything about that. So.
I know you can't. It's okay because we're definitely going to be locked in, tuned in, and waiting for season 5. You see, it has taken us this long to receive Ruthless back, and we're still here. The Ruthless fans, the Ruthless addicts are absolutely all in on Ruthless. It doesn't matter how long it takes to come back. We're definitely going to still remain tapped in. Anybody else have any final thoughts, remarks, comments, questions for Colin?
My final thoughts are, first and foremost, thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with us today. We certainly appreciate it. I think you're doing an amazing job playing the character River. I absolutely loved you in All American. I actually saw you in something else, but I think you're killing it. I cannot wait to see what else you have going on and what your future endeavors are going to be. And we're going to be right here supporting you. So we appreciate you.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. You know, this what makes it worth it. You know, I love hearing that, so I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Jay, do you have any final thoughts?
Absolutely, Colin. Keep up the great work, bro, because, you know, every single week we look forward to you, Ruth, Joan, and it's like Ruthless is not the same without you three. So we appreciate you and all the work that you're doing. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do on All American as well. So keep up the great work, man. And yeah, is there going to be any more ballet dancing for the highest? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Always. He's always doing something.
Always doing something. Okay.
Yeah.
We appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Colin. I absolutely appreciate you. I owe you a soda. It's always an honor to just listen to you, observe you, have conversation with you. Thank you so much. You could be totally somewhere else, but you're here with us, and we absolutely appreciate you for being here. So thank you, and we're gonna let you, have the great rest of your evening. So thank you. Have a blessed week.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey. Okay, y'all. Now we can listen. You never know who's gonna stop by the Ruthless Round Table. That's all I can say. He threw that one in on me. He got in right in on time, early on time. Like, okay, so now y'all, we're gonna try to dive into as much of the Ruthless episode that we can. With that being said, when the episode first started off, we see where the one and only Aaron has gotten, I wouldn't say he's snatched up. He has gotten himself out of that vehicle, and now he is on the ground, and the deer hunters have come across him, and they end up helping him basically get free. So EJ, talk to us about this particular scene with Aaron and the deer hunters.
It was crazy because first and foremost, I was like, what is about to happen? Are they really going to let him go? I don't know. I was just like, okay, Aaron just got 9 lives to me. Like, no matter what happens, he seems to always be able to get away with something. And like I said last time, Lacey been trying to get away all this time, but for some reason, Aaron can get away and he keeps going back, but Lacey can't even get away. What's up with that?
I think this time around, this is going to be it. Hopefully, if he do exactly what they said to do, which was follow the creek down, follow the stream down to the next town, and go over to that police department. Don't try to go to the one that's in their town, simply because they running scared too. Like, they're out there in the woods doing stuff they don't have any business doing. So they're trying not to get caught, and so hopefully, like I said, hopefully Aaron will he'll do what they are requesting of him to do and keep their name out of it. In other words, keep their name out of his business. So Jay, we see where Mac has made his way into the police department. He and Sheriff Conley are giving each other they're sending each other text messages, pretending as if I can't believe Andrew said that I was a part of the Rockadushi. And talk to us about that scene if you can, Jay.
Okay, yeah. So is the room bugged? Yes, it's not bugged. I checked it. I'm not an idiot, right? Like, and his panties is in a bunch. Mac's panties is in a bunch, if I could say that. Of course I can say it. And he's really scared. Like, again, it's like he's down, but he's real timid about being down. Like, he doesn't want anybody to see him. He doesn't want to be connected to this thing. But again, I keep saying, like, there's got to be more to it. And I know you said he messaged you, like, yo, there's more to it. And I know you really like, yo, whatever. But maybe he is undercover. I'm thinking that he might be, like, I don't know if it's undercover FBI, undercover the FBI, undercover the Raku or the CIA, but I don't know. Something about Mac is like telling me like there's something else going on with Mac besides him acting like he's down with the Raku. I'm just thinking.
Right. Yeah, I'm still on the. I'm like, right at this point, Mac, you dirty. You popped Deputy Kate, and that's all I got for you. Like, there's nothing else you can tell me. I don't care who undercover who you working for. You're dirty at this point. He's still, regardless, in his mind, he still thinks that he's going to be able to, get away with all of the shenanigans that he and Cully have placed themselves a part of. Let's see. We got Elder Mother Marva, and she's telling I'm sorry, y'all. She's telling Zane to go ahead and let Lacey go over to the bathroom, give her a bathroom break, and then take her over to the line, basically to hang up the clothes that she has been washing. So this is when River walks in and he's trying to play the role. EJ, can you talk to us about the role with EJ? I mean, with EJ. I'm so sorry. With River, Elder Mother, as well as we also find out that Bridget is that mother. I forgot she was one of the mothers that was working with the children, or one of the elders that was working with the children. But we find out that her elder has taken the children off to somewhere else, and she hasn't heard from them yet. Can you kind of dive in a little bit on this conversation?
Yeah, so pretty much your boy is trying to finesse the situation. And I don't know, Tika. I mean, I could have been in the background there somewhere. You never know. I'm just saying. I could have been in this scene hiding behind something, like River tried to do. But he's just basically trying to finesse the situation like he always is. He's acting like, I can't remember, it was like the highest, I think it was the highest, wanted something like that. He wanted the stuff prepared. I guess Elder Mother has her little, tonics or whatever she do to get people to say what they need to say. So right. He was trying to convince her that the highest wanted this, and she's just like, not until he says it. But it was a no-go. Like, no matter what River tries to do, he just cannot get this, whatever he trying to get to Peter. He just can't get it because ain't nobody trying to help him out. So
right,
it is right. What it is. And then Bridget, I just hate looking at her in scenes. Like, I just wish we didn't even have to look at her. Seriously.
Oh my god. Yeah. Bridget is, listen, we're gonna definitely get to Bridget in a little bit. River definitely is putting forth every effort, just as you said, EJ, to try to get this whole situation taken care of with Peter. He wants to put Peter to sleep, but again, he has not even talked to Peter to find out what his plans are. Are you planning to tell on me, or are you still ready to run away with me? Like, he's just taking the most drastic measure that there could possibly be. So anyway, you guys, moving on, we talked a lot about Malcolm as well as Peter in the trailer last week. We did find out that Peter has been abused by his grandparents, and so he has no sympathy because Malcolm says to him that they unalived his grandparents. Well, the old people were unalived by the highest, and he said they probably deserved it simply because his grandparents were very, very abusive to him. Anybody have any thoughts on this particular moment between Malcolm as well as Peter in the trailer?
I felt like Peter, I feel like Malcolm, he's trying all these different ways to try to get Peter to, see it from his point. He's already tried the shock value, like, this is what the highest did, this is who they are, this is, what I'm saying, and that didn't work. So now he's trying something else, like, he's trying something else to play on his sympathetic side. But it appears that maybe Malcolm didn't have all the information because he should have known that wouldn't work on Peter based on what Peter had been through. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he didn't know about this piece. Maybe he doesn't know about Peter. So that didn't work. And that's the one thing I said. I was like, dang, Malcolm, you tried it. And I said, and it didn't even work. All it did was irritate him even more. And just to go back to what you were talking about earlier, when you were talking about River, about him not talking to Peter, I've never understood why they just won't have a conversation, why you just want to go talk to him first and then kind of find out where his mind is. And if anything, you try to finesse him as much as you possibly can without having to try to unalive him. That's what I would try to do.
Right. Anything on this, Jay?
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, so I like the little tables right there. I like that. That's kind of fly.
Yeah, I was trying to put us on the round table a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm like, a ham sandwich on the table. So here we go, family. What are we talking about?
Malcolm and Peter in the trailer.
So I heard what you said, EJ. Why doesn't River, shout out to Colin, thank you for coming through. Why doesn't River just go talk to him? And I'm thinking he's super scared, right? But Joan put that battery in his back. Like, why don't you just take him out? You know what I'm saying? So now he's on that mission, and that's his only mindset is to just say, yo, let me just go get a little something and take him out that way. And then at the same time, he's scared because he doesn't want to get caught by Daikon because Daikon already has his thoughts like, why did he call your name?
Right?
Oh, nothing. It's nothing. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out, right? I'm going to find out. So he doesn't want to go anywhere near that trailer because he's scared that Daikon may roll up on him like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see. Oh, see, he called your name for a reason. Well, let's go in there now together, and I'm going to make Peter tell me what's going on with you and him. So, yeah, he's super scared. And your boy Malcolm, he is turning out to be the super agent with all the knowledge all of a sudden. Like, this guy, he knows everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we thought he was just all, let me hit all the shorties. Let me get a little, all of that, right? We thought he was just a bum ass, F-boy. This dude knows everything about everything. So I'm like, damn, okay, well, you should have used this before you got locked up in there. So, yeah, this is a crazy scene to me. Peter don't want to hear nothing he got to say, nothing at all. So, Malcolm, you can keep trying, but I don't think it's going to work. What his tactic is not going to work.
Right, definitely. Survival at this point is just survival of the fittest. Malcolm is definitely using every little brain cell that he has remaining to try to convince Peter to, hop on his side. But Peter, right now, he's not hearing it. Especially you telling me that some old people were unalive. Well, guess what? I don't care. My grandparents abused me, so them being unalive is or knowing that them being unalive was very ineffective to me. But of course, Malcolm doesn't know that, so he's just using every tactic that he can, to preserve his life. So we're gonna see how much more of this talking seems to work between Malcolm as well as Peter. I had a prediction at the end based off of some images that I saw, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna save that to the very, very end of the show. So
images, boy, I tell you.
I know.
What up, peoples? Yeah.
I know. So anyway, y'all, I think I fast forwarded us somewhere. Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm right. I'm in the right spot. Okay, y'all. So then, y'all, we're not gonna talk too much about Ruth as well as River. Of course, River, as always, and this is that repetitious conversation. What am I gonna do? Help me. Go talk. What can I do? Give me something to take him out. Like, this is that repetitious conversation that has been happening between River as well as Ruth. We see this for the last few episodes. So we're gonna move on a little bit, and we're gonna see where Zane finally makes her way over to your girl Lacey. and lets her know basically we don't have a plan anymore. River stood us up. River threw us under the bus. They weren't planning to take us with them. So now, as Lacey says, they have to come up with their own plan. So, Jay, what are your thoughts on the plan that these two ladies have decided, which was go F somebody? Oh my God. Is that the answer to everything? This is how Lacey got herself in trouble with Oliver. Go F somebody to help me get off the compound. Like,
I mean, there's no other way. Like, you can't mess around with the highest. You can't mess around with Daikon. Like, these are the most powerful people on the campus besides Ruth and her Uchi Coochie, right? So you don't want to mess with River. I mean, Ruth. I mean, that's not gonna work. She's gonna be like, get up out my face. I don't get down like that. I get down. I'm the wife to be. I'm the one that's gonna have the pure baby, right? You know what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna work. So the only thing to do is to get with a guard. I mean, yeah, that's what got Lacey in trouble the first time, but they almost got away. It just reminds me of the time when they was trying to take Lilo's car and they was like, drive. Was like, I don't know how to drive. It just reminds me that she was messing with Oliver that got the keys and they didn't even know how to drive to get out of there. So that is the only solution. Like, mess with a guard, even if you don't want to. And this way, when it's time for us to leave, he'll help us out one way or another. But again, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. So we got to come up with a different plan. But was I surprised this was going to happen? In fact, shout out to EJ, because EJ did call it. I remember her saying, do you think that Laura, Lacey, and Zane may get together and try to get out and do their own plan? So shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? There you go. All right. Okay, gunshots. Okay. It was supposed to be siren. Okay, gunshots. I don't know what happened. Anyway, that's the.
I feel like I'm dodging bullets right now.
That was the highest big gun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the only plan. I just, the conversation, we didn't get to it yet, but the conversation between Scumbag Manny and Zane is hilarious to me. I can't wait to talk about that.
It's that photo. That photo, like when you take the still shot of her and when she leans in.
Yeah,
oh my God.
She's like, I'll be here waiting. I'm like, what is this? Hey, he's an idiot. So, we'll get to that. There it is. Right there. That's it.
It's coming back.
Photo.
Oh my God.
Coming back. Yeah. That one threw me off. I was like,
oh
wait,
my
what?
God.
But she, anyway, we go to that. Listen, this right here, you're talking about scumbag. Now, this is your boy George Lewis. Lewis. Now, that's the scumbag. Like,
that's EJ's boy. You know.
Oh my God,
that's your boy.
Talk to us, EJ. Talking to us about this scene and your boy, the one and only Lewis.
Listen, that's my boy. Listen, we is not gonna be up in here doing no Lewis bashing, okay? Okay.
Hold up. Wait.
One of the finesse twins, he doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? He said that he out here messing with Bridget, and that ain't what he just doing that, just be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a plan. But he wanted to get with this thing right here, and he gonna do it in broad daylight.
She fine.
All of that.
She was fine. I'm just saying. Shoot, I would do the same thing.
All of that, and I was like screaming at Lewis. I was like, Lewis, come on now, this is just stupid. Like, now you my boy and all, but you know better. Like, not in broad daylight, not when old girl has been on edge. Like the way that she asked you those questions, you got to read the room. You got to know that she gonna be looking, and you don't see all these people around. They see. Stop playing.
Yeah, for him to do it like that, EJ, this is a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For him to be like,
exactly.
You know the drill. Like, meet me up in the little closet so we can bang.
The house is leave and everybody want to run amok. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to do what they want to do.
Yeah. She was fine, though. I'm just saying.
So not only does she get out of the shower on command, but she goes into the little party and take a seat on his lap. And just like Ronnie from Raising Canaan, here we go, off in the corner, the one and only Bridget, peeping, lurking.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
And it's about to go down, y'all.
Let's go.
So anyway, we see where what's the lady name? Laura has made her way into the punishment trailer. I'm so thrown off. Laura makes her way into the punishment trailer where Malcolm as well as Peter are. And of course, Peter recognizes this chick, like he knows exactly who she is because her husband is the reason why he's in the punishment trailer as it is. So he's telling her, get out of here, get out of here. And of course, Malcolm is, help me, help me. She don't know which way to go. She all confused, all over the place. Jay, talk to me about this particular scene with your girl, Laura, Malcolm, and Peter.
Yeah, this was funny. This is funny. Again, I find a lot of humor in this episode. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all saw my recap, I mean, she was so confused because Malcolm's like, hey, come in here. You here to wash us? Help us, help us. And Peter's like, get out of here before I tell the highest. He's like, she don't know where. She was so confused. Like, I'm sorry. So I was dying. Like, what you gonna do, Laura? You gonna help? You gonna go? You gonna stay? It was funny to me. I'm sorry. I just found a lot of humor in that, yo.
It was funny. It was funny because it was funny with Malcolm when he like, Malcolm, how you go from save me to you here to wash me?
Right.
Right. But see, that's what he knows about the women. Like the women, the last women that came into the trailer were there to clean him up. Based on the word of the highest. So he doesn't know what's really going on outside of this container. He doesn't know that the highest has left the compound. Yeah. He doesn't know his icon is gone. All he knows is the woman in purple that normally come in to bathe him. So, and I'm sure he need a bath right about now. But no, Malcolm, I'm sorry, she's not there for that.
He probably pooped in his pants. So he's like, oh yeah, it's time because I smell like right now.
Poor Malcolm. So we see where Laura, after this whole situation happens, we see where Laura runs into Ruth getting out of that trailer, leaving that trailer. And of course, Ruth is telling her, why are you clear? How is it that you're clear? Just telling her, play the game as always. That's the main speech that they give. Just play the game. Just play the game. But how are you clear? And of course, Lacey as well as Zane have told her not to eat the food. EJ, you have anything you want to tap in and chime in on these two ladies and their conversation?
Listen, Laura done got on my last doggone nerves, especially now that I know that she only came there to get the money. Like, when I look at Laura, I just see something totally different nowadays. Like, I already didn't trust her, but now I really don't trust her. And I don't want my girl Ruth helping her out. Just let her dig her hole however she dig it. I don't care if she get out of there or not, coming up in there trying to take money. Listen, these people don't put in time, Tika J. They don't put in time at the Rockaduchy camp. And you gotta come here and try to take their damn money. You gotta the stuff they done been through. Come on now.
You're right. I mean, all the sacrifice, all the beatings, all the punishment, all everything. She just want to roll up and be like, yeah, let me get half of that mill that's in that little account you put me on, Joan. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. But I was hoping that Ruth would finally ask Laura, why are you really here? I was hoping, because this is their one-on-one interaction. I wanted her to ask her why. Really, Jay? I wanted to ask her why are why are you on the Rockaduchy compound? But they have yet to ask that particular question of Laura. Maybe one day at some point, shape, form, or fashion, she will. They will get to ask her that question. I don't know if she's gonna tell the truth, but
I can't wait till Ruth find out. Cause she gonna be like, I knew it. I told you. I am that B. I know my stuff. Like, Joan, you ain't nothing but a beep, 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 beep. I got the buttons in here somewhere. Beep, beep. She gonna curse her out, boy. I can't wait to see that.
It's gonna be the best part ever.
Heck yeah.
Part ever.
Mm-hmm. Come on,
Absolutely,
Raccoon.
absolutely. So then we see where Ruth, now even though she ain't really messing with River like that, she still goes to Ma- um she still goes to Peter and says to Peter, you know, of course she tells Malcolm basically he can shut the hell up. She's not really talking to him. She's talking to Peter, and she's telling him, you know, stay strong. We are with you. So that's kind of like her telling him basically, don't snitch, don't say nothing, just
Right.
stand strong on what it is that you know your whatever you answer, but just be strong and firm with your answer. Don't tell on River. So even though River kind of gets on her nerves, she still went and attempted, you know, to try to help River by having this small little subliminal conversation with Peter. Anybody have anything they would like to, you know, add to that?
Peter needs to listen and open. He needs to listen. He needs to pay attention. Like I don't understand like why people just don't pay attention to, especially on the camp. You know what I'm saying? Like that everything means something. Her randomly walking up in there and saying these words to you, and yet you still talking. I'm just like, just read the room, Peter. And even though you might not fully understand it, you know that it's some sort of message. So receive it. Like that's it. Ooh, they was irritating me. It was funny, but they was irritating me a lot this episode.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. I just thought it was, even though she talked all that ish to River, that she wasn't gonna help him, that I ain't doing that, you know, she talked all that trash, but she still, yet and still, Ruth went ahead and she still decided to try to help, you know, try to help River out of his situation.
Well, I
So
think another reason why she did go talk to him is because that would F up the plan if he did snitch. Because yo, what? You and River's supposed to go away? What? And what else? He said what? He was gonna get some money. What are you talking about? He's gonna get some money, and then they would go get River, and then River with his ass would probably snitch because they're gonna beat him down, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Colin. But they're gonna beat him down, be like, what was this plan? And then it's all gonna circle back to Ruth, and it's gonna botch up everything. So she had to do at least a little something to be like, yo, just hold it down, son. No, don't say nothing. Just chill. Just get beaten and get up out of here. That's it.
right. Wow. How do you just get beat and don't say nothing though? That's going, I mean,
shout out to George.
Yeah, George a different animal.
Yeah.
Did you see his muscles? Like I'm saying, like
that.
I ain't talking about the muscle as in his body, like the strength to take some chains. He went the whole. That was like the whole Kunta Kinte type situation. Like they're not made like that no more. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that part. Okay,
they not made like that. Kunta. All right, Toby, let's go.
All right, y'all. All right. Moving right along, we see where this squad has come out of the bank, and inside they have a conversation. Inside this van, they have this conversation. The highest finally lets us know that he's creating a new heaven, a new paradise. He needs about 1.7 million of the money to purchase this property, which is a old hotel. They're going to also use a portion of the hotel. So listen, if y'all plan on going on vacation somewhere, don't book Hotel Highest, okay? I'm just letting y'all know because you got a cold that's in there. You don't know what's going on the other side of the hotel. The Highest, he has plans for this whole new paradise.
I can see Daikon. I can see Daikon at the desk like, welcome to the Raku Resorts. All right, we have punishment rooms. Which one would you like?
He's the Braxton. He's gonna be the Braxton Penhughes of the Hotel Hyatt.
That'd be funny.
But his plan, though, like honestly, I didn't even think he had a plan. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was like, do the highest even have a plan? But to find out that he really does have a plan, and that it actually is not a horrible plan at all, like it actually make a lot of sense. But to be fair, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The first thing I thought about, I was about like, it's about to be a lot of effing going on at this hotel. I said, they gonna put him in a hotel. They already out here in these streets.
Once again, EJ, this is not Club Eden.
What's gonna happen?
But he has a, you know, he's got a playground for the kids, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, within this conversation, also finding out that he does have plans for the money. For some reason, the bank didn't give him all the money that he needs, which means it's gonna take another day or two for them to get more money, which throws a big wrench into the plan of the highest. And Daikon is like, well, why don't we just take what we have and then get the rest later? Yeah. But of course, the highest saying what he's saying is like, no, we need to wait. We need this money. Now, also in this conversation, which is so freaking dramatic, we hear the conversation where Daikon has let Joan know, listen, I know you got an extra account. And who does this account belong to? And of course she's saying, well, let me see, let me put my glasses on to see, you know, talk to me, EJ, about the drama that she gave, the whole big crying thing of him finding out that, girl, you scamming. But she played that thing off. That's all I can say. But talk to us, EJ. Let us know why Joan did what she did and how she did it.
That was hilarious. I was laughing so hard at this scene. First of all, shout out to Daikon, because we think that Daikon is not paying attention and that he's slipping in some sort of way, form, or fashion. But y'all know I've always held on to the notion that Daikon is going to be the ultimate betrayal and that he has his own agenda at some point. And I think that Daikon, while he does have the highest best interest at heart, I think that because of how the highest is moving, this is going to cause him to flip. But with that being said, I loved how he's paying so much attention, because that's something that could have really gone unnoticed by anyone else if you weren't really paying attention. And I don't think for one second that Daikon in any way, form, or fashion believes Joan's crocodile tears, but he doesn't want to alert the highest, so he just tries to calm her down. But that whole dramatic scene with her crying, I can't believe. I'm like, girl, you scam money. You got a whole $1 million, because that's why I thought the money, I thought it was part of the money that she took. That's why I thought that they didn't have enough money. I didn't know what was the reason and why they couldn't get the money. I was like, is it because she took $1 million of it, you know, and got it in her account? Is that why they can't get the other money? But yeah, Joan is a joke at this point. And we know that she's been playing the biggest con game that there is. Once again, like, nobody can trust anybody. But at the end of the day, Joan, to me, is the biggest disappointment, because I really wanted them to stick together in a sense. I knew that they were kind of, you know, but this right here is on a whole nother level. She's been doing this from before. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a long game.
Right.
I'm disappointed in Joan, but
EJ, she hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Yo, all right.
I'm a Ruth and River fan, y'all. Like, I just want everybody to win. I love Ruth and River, and I want them to really get out of it. And for Joan to do this to them, it just irritates me.
Right.
So I say that this is on brand for Joan, because ain't nobody sneakier than a mother freaking accountant working with a cartel. Okay? You got to be sneaky in order to move this account and move this account over there and transfer. You got to be super sneaky. Now it's being revealed. But I like the setup. Shout out to mother freaking Lenny playing Daikon, because the setup was, hey, you know what? You're good. You're really good. You know the language. And she thought he was flirting with her. Right. She was like, oh, blushing and stuff. I'm like, he ain't flirting with you. This is the setup, B. What's this account right here, huh? Put on your daggone glasses. Or if I look it up, Is it going to say the cartel? Oh, yeah, sure. I can't believe it. I would never do something like I was like, shut your ass up. You got caught. Daikon going to get to the bottom of it. I can't wait till that happens because it is what it is, man. She's been super sneaky from jump. Yeah, we seen her break down a couple times. You know what I mean? Like she was going crazy because, I mean, you would go crazy. I mean, doing all the books and everything that's going on and trying to keep this secret and keep that secret. But this was a funny scene to me. But at the same time, Daikon, I'm telling you, he's going to get down to it. I can't wait to see that. And I think that's probably what's going to, make that whole Civil War thing happen that we're going to see next season, which I am waiting for. That's why I'm telling everybody, hold tight. I know we getting a lot of information, but hold tight because season 5, as Colin said, as we already saw with the behind the scenes, it's going to be insane. Trust me, hold tight with Ruthless.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm just looking forward to the day that they can finally punish Joan. Nothing to get the actress Nadesh, but it's time for Joan to get some punishment because as you guys, as we have seen from season 1, on her whenever she arrived on scene, what was it, season 1B, when she finally came onto the scene, there has been no punishment for her. So it's time. I'm not saying the punishment that Ruth gets with the highest. I don't want to see that. I want to see her butt get whipped for real because she's been playing everybody. And then now that she's betraying Ruth, she's betraying, you know what I mean? She's committing the ultimate cardinal sin. And it's her time. Her time is coming. So anyway, moving right along, we are definitely going to see this right here. And I'm like, Zane, girl, what are you doing? She has made an effort. She made an effort. Look at her face. She was so serious, but not serious. She has definitely made her way to the front gate, hop, skip, and jump, made her way. She's going to lean in, put the head on the shoulder. I want you, but I don't want you to be forceful with me. I want to just be able to willingly give it to you. EJ, talk to us about your girl. I see you just put something about.
You know what I'm saying? You need to share, yo. You need to share whatever you eating. I ain't going off camera, going to the fridge. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's gonna pop it in. Think we ain't gonna notice, man?
Okay.
I'm hungry too.
Jay, you go first. Finish. Let her chew that up.
I'm gonna let you chew whatever the bologna or whatever you eating. You know what I'm saying? Little raku sandwich over there. Okay. Yo, this is crazy to me. Like, first and foremost, why is she just following whatever Lacey's saying? I'm really like baffled that she, Lacey taught the end. Come on, pull up your panties and go do it. This is the only way to do it. It's not, but there's no other ideas going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So why would you do this? Talk to this scumbag guy and you hate this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna want to get with you. And yeah, you said what you said. Don't force yourself on me. I want it to be my way. He's a box of rocks. And it seems like Zane is a box of rocks too. You know what I mean? Because I don't think this is going to work out right. Exactly. Make it make sense to me because what exactly do we need him to do? Right? That's what I want to know. Okay, he's at the gate. Just open the gate. What else do we need him to do that she's like, well, you're not going to need your sausage with what I need you to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like,
you're gonna go downtown.
Oh my gosh. She's like, I'll be waiting for you. Like, get up out of here. What is wrong with you, Zane? You are tripping. Straight tripping.
But she has no guidance. She literally has no guidance. All Lacey told her to do was go to someone and flirt with them. She chose the only one that was not real guidance. Like, for somebody like Zane, you need to break it down. Like, you need to give them real detail. Be specific as to who she needs to go and convince to let. She'd have been better off talking to Lewis at this point to get out of the gate. EJ, what was you thinking when she put her head on his shoulder?
Girl, that part right there, I fell out laughing. Like, first and foremost, let's just let's just think about the fact that what Lacey says to her. Lacey tells her, like, you need to go flirt with the guy, with the guard. She says, but he essayed me. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, brings up immediately about what happened to her. And that's why, you know, the character Lacey always irritates me because she do go through a lot, y'all. Like, I get it. She go through a lot, but her decisions are always so emotional. They are never based off of anything. Like, they're never cunning. They're just always go flirt with the guard. What is that going to do? Go flirt with the guard, and then what? And then you're going to go to the one person who took advantage of you, who you cut. Still don't know what happened to him. He torn between the rock who did it and you did it. He's somewhere in the middle of that, and he still doesn't get it. So, like, that is the wrong person for you to go to. That, like, you can't even trust him. So you're right. She would have been better off going to Lewis or George or one of them to, you know. But even if you do that, then what? Because you can't trust anybody there. How do you even get their trust? You think that is going to get you the trust? No, it's not. It has no. They don't have any plans behind it. And that's my problem with them. That's why they're not going to get out unless they get out by sure luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, just by pure luck, because they don't have anything in motion. She should have just kept with River's plan. Yeah, okay, yeah, River did what he did. I get that. And we know that River didn't have any intention on it. But to be fair, y'all, think about it. In that conversation, did y'all really get out of that he had no intention of ever coming back, like, to getting her? Like, in the conversation they had, you couldn't draw that full conclusion from that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but once you listen, AJ, I don't mean to cut you off, but once you tell me that I wasn't included in your plans, I need to figure something else out. Like, and he even said that, even though he didn't say it directly to her, he told it to Ruth. I didn't have any intentions of taking her nor Lacey off of the compound because that's more money we got to give away.
Yeah, but he said it to her. But that's what I'm saying. But Zane reacted so irrationally from the conversation she had with River, which wasn't enough to be irrational. We know what the deal is because we're looking at it. But if you're just talking about that smidget of a conversation they had, it wasn't enough to want to go devise a whole nother plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just extreme. I agree with you. I said it. I even said it before. Like, it was just over the top. Like, oh, you're not gonna take me? Oh, that's what you come to? Like, that's the conclusion? Like, extra. She was real extra with it. And I'm like, that don't even make no sense. But again, it's all part of the storyline. So we can move her to Lacey and into Laura. So, you know,
them together.
Something's about to happen to one of them ladies. All I can say is something's about to happen to one of them ladies. She'd have been better off going and talking to Ruth and telling Ruth, look, I know y'all aren't planning to take us. But like, I think Ruth would have still, whether she go give her some money or not, she still would have been like, all right, little girl, look, this is what we're gonna do, as opposed to just not thinking that she's not gonna get off of there at all.
But see, that's my question. I'm sorry to interrupt. That's my question. Like, before, if we remember from 4A, it was Zane going to Ruth and Ruth telling her and giving her instructions. Now Lacey's back. All of a sudden, yo, this is what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Now she's listening to Lacey. Like, what's up with that? That's what I'm saying. Why did that transition from, yo, Ruth got the plan. Ruth already got, you know, the highest, like, in the palm of his hand. She has the power. Why am I listening to freaking jailbait over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like you just got ran through by 17 dudes. You put the pots and pans on it. You survive. And again, that is my TV wife. But still, it really don't make sense the way it's kind of being written, because all of a sudden now I'm listening to Lacey instead of Ruth.
And you haven't even got away successfully. Like, you haven't got away successfully. Like, so no, I'm not listening to you. Like, it doesn't make any sense at this point. And you're right, Jay. I forgot about that part, is that she was getting direction from Ruth. So why now is it River tells me everything. No, River ain't never told you everything. Like he's always fed you bits and pieces of things from the beginning. So I don't that part just didn't really
That's the
sit
part
well
that
with
is
me.
like missing. It fell somewhere. And now she's like, oh, I'm gonna listen to you, Lacey, because you got the red thing on and you almost escaped and you really survived. Like you had the pots and pans that saved you. You must be blessed by the Raku. I don't know. It just don't make no sense.
Well, we definitely
I felt bad for Scumbag Manny for like a whole second. I said, Manny, if you sit up and listen to this mess, you done.
I'll never feel sorry for Manny. His meat can throb until it fall off for all I care about Manny. He don't get no good graces on nothing. He need another pencil sharpener for the other crack. Anyway.
Throbbing meat. Here we go with the throbbing meat. Again, this is the Raku, not Clubby.
He said when it get. He said
I know. I'm joking. I'm joking.
We did say that. I forgot about that.
He said it was hurting. I'm just saying he ain't got no ointment.
I'm joking. He ain't got no ointment. The antibiotic wore off already, right?
Pretty much. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, moving right along. That was hilarious. We see your girl done pulled up on George Lewis and the new chick in the doggone porta potty.
Yeah. That is disgusting though. Like that's where people go take a dump too. Ew. Oh, you ain't get the other picture with okay.
Cool. No, you know I wasn't gonna bring that one. You tried it.
I got it. It's cool. It's cool. It works. We're good.
I made sure not to.
But that's kind of disgusting though. Like seriously, come over here. You gonna put your butt on this thing and people put their nasty butt on there. Like he just gonna get it from any way that he can. Like he just terrible.
Yeah. But the funniest part was him not actually like, why you chasing after her? Y'all at the Rockadushi camp, dude, you forgot where you was at. You forgot what you was doing for like a whole second. Like you don't go chasing after her until you get your pants up. You don't let nobody see you with your pants down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know how they lie in here. They could have made up some stuff. Yeah, it was something going on with the toilet and I was helping her with the, you know how they do dumb stuff. But I'm just saying, like, you get caught with your pants down, literally. Come on, bro.
Like he's really trying to chase after her.
It speaks to the caliber of the women that's on the compound because a porta potty, a porta john, whatever you want to call it, it's nasty. It stink. Ain't no air fresheners in there. You on the Rockadushi compound. Probably you literally go in there to do number 2, and then you know he's sitting on it free willy, no cushion or no t-shirt, no nothing on the bottom, just nasty. And she riding the Cadillac. I'm like, come on, George, Lewis, do better, bro, do better. So anyway, you see where Ruth is like, what is going on? And he lets her know I got caught with my pants down, and so she has to justify talking to him with his pants down to Elder Mother Marva. Jay, talk to me about your queen, Elder Mother Marva.
What is going on here? Why is his pants down and why are you talking to the men? What is going on? What are you doing, huh? Always, what she say? Man, I love the line that Ruth said, like, you're like wrong at the wrong time or right at the wrong time or something she said. I was like, yo, that's a good line. That's a good line. But she wants to know. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, Elder Mother, boy, she is the ultimate snitch. Anything she can get on Ruth. She want to run back to the highest. The boy was coming out with his pants down, and I think Ruth was doing him in the closet. Right? She gonna make up anything. But I think, once again, Ruth, being the genius street bottom B that she is, boy, came up with the greatest one. Another great one, boy. I mean, where's my air horn to Ruth once again with the lies. Okay? It's your food. I would have never thought of that. I would have never thought of that. It was perfect. Like, it was your food. Now he's supposed to be at his post. He has the runs. Like, you're slipping. I was like, Ruth, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Ruth, man. It was dope. It was a great line. And that got her so pissed. Don't talk about my food now. I was
She went to
dying.
talking in the tongues. She went to talking in the tongues and
Yeah.
casting spells and everything.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah. I got to calm down. Raku saved me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And there go Ruth with her big on. Like, big on. Get on out of
He's
here.
like, are you talking to me? I'm the wife to be. Remember who you're talking to. This is crazy. Again, I'm laughing. I'm laughing.
Right. I was here for it. I love the banter between the two of them going back and forth.
Yeah.
We already covered this part about him finding out that she got those accounts and those crocodile tears were, and look at her face, like, girl, you play too much.
No tears coming down at all, yo.
I did see one after the fact, but it was like way after one
She
whole
was pushing
tear
that one out hard, boy. She pushed it hard. I can't believe you would say that. Not me.
Absolutely. So I'm speeding this thing up, but we have come to the end
Yes.
where River has made his way into the kitchen. He's looking for something to go take to Peter. We already had the conversation why River wouldn't just go and talk to Peter. We kind of getting some understanding about that. But in this kitchen, he hears Elder Mother Marvel walking in, and she's talking about how there's not gonna be a baby anymore. Like, she's about to cast a spell.
Wow.
This is gonna be Ruth's out. This may be her out. but then Elder Mother Marva sees River stooping down. What do you do? Say it, Jay. What did she say?
God, no, I want to hear you try. Just try it one time for me. For me.
What are you doing? What are you doing there?
Shout out to Tika. Yeah.
Oh
what you doing behind there? Why? Tell me now. Call the hotline. Tell me.
Okay. And River,
he could hide behind there was funny. I said,
funny. That's the whole stool with no covering. You can see right through it. Like, I know you see me, you see me. Like, what are you doing, River?
You ain't gonna see me. I'm invisible. Good job, Colin.
Yes, good job, Colin.
So when y'all think Elder Mother finna make Ruth had this miscarriage? Because you know she finna had this miscarriage, y'all. So when y'all think Elder Mother finna make it happen? Because she about to get the blame for it, and this is what's gonna really push her out of the highest good graces. Because and I'm ready for it, because that's what's gonna happen. So when y'all think it's gonna happen?
We're gonna have to wait till season 5.
I'm trying to think of what she would do. It's not gonna be food because Ruth is not gonna eat the food. Right?
She could put some castor oil in something that'll definitely send her through.
I don't know. She's evil, man. She's gonna do something through somebody else. Maybe through Zane. You know me. I'd come up with the predictions and be like, yeah, it might be this, it might be that, but that'd be crazy.
I feel like she gonna somehow cause a situation to where it's gonna look like Elder Mother has done something to her, like maybe make her fall, something. It's just like once you put it out there in the way that Elder Mother said it, right? So Elder Mother basically said she was gonna get rid of this baby. Well, we know we know she's not gonna eat nothing, drink nothing, none of that stuff. So that's not gonna happen.
Right.
But what if Ruth is already at this point where if they have to stay longer because these kids ain't came back yet, if they got to stay longer, she got to find a way out of this. Like, and what if she does make it to where it looks like this person has caused a miscarriage? It's either going to be her, it's going to be somebody. Somebody's going to have caused this miscarriage because she got to have the sympathy. It got to look a certain way. I want it to be Elder Mother, but it might be somebody else. You never know.
But how you gonna miscarry something that you're not even carrying?
That part.
You're gonna get fake blood, just like she got the fake PP, and she gonna do something. Oh my God.
Gosh.
She made me lose the baby. Highest torture her now. It's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. I think it's gonna backfire on Elder Mother Marvel. Whatever she tries to do, I think it's gonna backfire. Ruth's gonna get through again. Like Ruth is gonna create some type of She did something to your baby. This is your pure baby, and she did something. What are you gonna do, you lowest mother freaking balls? You mother freaking. What you gonna do?
Oh man. Oh
She
man.
gonna find a way to make it her fault, though. I feel that in my spirit, y'all.
Who gonna find a way?
Ruth's gonna find a way to make it Elder. Like she's gonna find a way to make sure that she's the one who takes the blame for losing the fake baby.
Wow. I could see that.
That's crazy.
I could see that.
Like
Well, there's
got a
will,
baby.
there's a way.
That's crazy. How, man? I want to find out. Okay, just like you said, who said it? I think you said it, Tika. You said this could be an out, right? For Ruth.
Yeah.
So we won't have to worry about this fake baby anymore. We won't have to worry about a baby bump anymore. He'll just be like, I just lost the pure baby. Somebody got to pay, though. Somebody has to pay. Who's going to pay? Right? I want to know who's going to pay. Is it Elder Mother? Because again, he holds her to a high regard. You know what I'm saying? Like every time she in the punishment trailer, she just be sitting there like, "Me not gonna do nothing to me. I am the Elder Mother Supreme. Nothing gonna happen to me." Right? So what is going to happen?
Jay, though, like I think because it needs to look dramatic is why I think it's gonna be something where it looks like there's some sort of accident that happens to her. Because if she just had a miscarriage like that, then they'll probably say something like, the Raku didn't believe you were supposed to have the, you know what I'm saying? So it can't be nothing like that. It has to be something where somebody calls it and you got to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be interesting. I gotta see how they're gonna pull this off.
But what's gonna happen to River? That's the main, like, right now question. What are you doing behind the stool? Make us see your big head. Get over here. What lies he gonna make up? He was hungry.
Yeah. I think he'll say, like EJ was about to say, or was saying, he would probably say he was looking for food. He was hungry, and what did she say? Oh, well, get out of here, whatever. However she's gonna do it. I'm trying. I can't do like I can't.
You're doing it. You're doing it. That was good. That was good, Tigger. Keep practicing.
I'm gonna keep practicing.
Yo, so again, remember though, he was in the kitchen earlier this episode, like, yo, how about we get this food ready, for the prisoners? And she was like, well, if the highest not telling me that, then I'm not going to do it, right? Get out of here. So he's back again. I don't know. Like, what lie is Colin, River gonna say? That's what I want to know. So, yeah.
He's gonna have to make it good. Well, he ain't got to make it that good. All these people, a lot of these people is naive like a mug. He just needs to make it decent enough to where she don't try to go back and tell the highest, and the highest start to ask questions.
Right.
He needs to flirt with Elder Mother Marva. She's already said, "What you doing watching me?" Like he needs to. I just wanted to come in and let you know you looking good, even though you limping, you still fine. Like
she is not gonna fall for that at all. Me old enough to be a grandmother.
She might let him know.
Not the grandmother. She be a sister.
She gonna say sister. Your older sister.
That part.
But listen, what she have? How many guys she has? She had 20. What Tika?
22 out of 26.
Jesus, they were not all old men. Okay, so
not at all.
That's disgusting.
Hey, let Elder Mother say she trying to get her listen, she's trying to get her groove back. Stop playing, Stella.
That's for sure.
To make sure them cobwebs was all dusted out and stuff. Y'all know, like let Elder Mother get hers on.
That's how she get down.
Elder Mother, you got to get yours. I got to get mine. I'm just saying.
That's funny.
Anyway, you guys, we have come to the end of a very adventurous, ruthless roundtable. We will start with EJ. What do you have coming up next for the people?
Well, BMF comes on tonight. Shoot, I think at 11 o'clock. Ain't today Wednesday? Yep, I think so. So it comes today.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow. So so it don't come out early like the rest of them. That's messed
Nah, Ruthless tonight, BMF tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Now, it don't come out early like the rest of them? Because I was going to stay up. I thought it come out early, but okay. Oh, early tomorrow. Today is Wednesday.
Yes, man.
So Thursday early. Okay, there we go. Coming to me. So anyway, BMF tomorrow. I'm doing my sister's first watch rewatch. I might tweak that name, but I am doing that. I'm going to be dropping a few episodes of that sometime in the next few days. And then we have our movie night tomorrow. We're going to be talking about Mea Culpa. So if you haven't seen it already, it's on Netflix. Go take a look at it and join myself and the ladies while we talk about that. And then, dang, Club Eden is over with, y'all. Okay, but anyway, yes. Oh, yes.
Give us the all button, Jay. Give us the all. We need an all for
buttons. I have no all buttons.
Oh, man.
This is the button I got. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Anyway, that's about it for right now, but we'll see if I do anything else. But right now, that's where I'm at.
Okay. All right. And next up, damn it. My bad. Jay, what do you have coming up next?
All right. We got the magical slide. There we go. Hey, family, it's your man, VACAY-J. Absolutely make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell. Here's the upcoming videos and live events coming up. So, of course, look out for that episode 17 recap coming out sometime tomorrow. BMF is back. So, look out for the season 301. That's the first episode. We're going to go live this Saturday. All right, this Saturday. Look out for that. And then, of course, look out for the What's Next video for episode 2 of BMF season 3. And, of course, on Monday, we'll be back with the final predictions, and I will have exclusive picks. I already got them. Exclusive picks for the next episode, family. And then, of course, next week, next Wednesday, it's your boy's turn for the Ruthless Roundtable to go live with episode 17. So we got a lot of work to do. It's going down. Salute to everybody. Make sure you subscribe. You like the vibe, and follow me. See, over here.
Oh, God. I'm getting busy.
Salute.
Listen, that's what's up. Thank you to everyone who has tapped in and tuned in with us over here at the Ruthless Roundtable, home of your Ruthless exclusives. Like we bring in recaps, we bring in celebrities, cast members, from Ruthless to the show. Y'all just never know. And this ain't bragging. This just, you never know who's gonna pop up on the Ruthless Roundtable. With that being said, your girl, myself, I got a little slide too. I have coming up at 10:15 p.m. tonight, my Mea Culpa recap, 5 reasons to watch Mea Culpa will pop up for you guys. Tyler Perry's Ruthless recap, my Double Cross rewatch. I got the Stepdaughter. I got the Oval late night recap, as well as my Ruthless Roundtable right back around again, y'all. I will definitely post this up so that you guys can check this out. Just set your notifications for everything that I have going on, as well as VACAY-J, as well as your girl EJ. Okay, and that's about it. Anybody have any final thoughts? Any salutes? Any shout outs? Shout out to the people that came through the chat. I will say that much. Thank you all so much for tapping in with us and holding it down over here at the Ruthless Roundtable. Jay, I know you got something.
Yeah, thank you again to Colin, right, for coming through. Yes. We appreciate you for hanging out with us, answering our crazy questions. Shout out to Tiki for making that happen, all right? Shout out to EJ with her new camera. You know what I'm saying? It's looking real sharp right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Roundtable. That ain't the new one? Well, it looked like a new one. Okay, it looked real sharp. But shout out to everybody who's watching us, family. Like, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We really love doing this. We really love the show. We do this really for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, we make a lot of sacrifices. Listen, your boy was on the road. Y'all ain't even know. I was just racing home just to get to the studio just for y'all because I enjoy doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we're not asking for a biscuit or nothing like that. We just need you to hit that like button, fam. Like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to all of our channels. That's all we ask. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of love is free. Doesn't cost you anything. And if you really want to be generous, drop $1 on the Cash App. All right? You see the Cash App? drop $1 on the Cash App, family. So we appreciate you, Ruthless Roundtable. Thank you, Tika, once again for doing an excellent job on the hosting. You're doing it up, girl. Keep it going, okay? Now let me hear your elder mother accent. Come on.
Yes, Tika, you're doing a beautiful, beautiful job. You did a
Act
great
like you
job.
frozen. She act like she was frozen.
I know.
She was
I
like,
went and started talking because everybody trying to pay attention to you, Jay. But anyway, and yeah, I was thank you, Colin, again for coming through. It was really nice surprise to have him here. And why didn't I get the memo about this whole like little thing we were writing down what we were doing? Like I could have went in Canva and just did my thing too. Like
it
I
was
feel
in the
left
text
out.
message. It was in the text message.
Well, damn, Jay. Next time, like
Tika did that, ma'am. Don't over there. Go that way.
I put it in the text.
She put it in the
I
text.
didn't see it. What did it say? What did the text message say?
Okay,
we'll talk offline. That's not for the people.
Oh,
That's offline.
I was about to read the whole message. Like
offline discussion.
Listen, this is Ruthless family. This is Ruthless Roundtable love. There's no arguing, bickering, complaining over here. This is just what we do. We sister brother, real time, whole time. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for tapping in and tuning in with us over here on the Ruthless Roundtable, and we'll definitely see you next week. Ruthless Roundtable, home of the Ruthless exclusives.
Yeah, it's a vibe, baby.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a vibe, but I couldn't even fix myself to say it.